Hello and welcome back. Let me start the presentation. And today's video is all about data analyst or analysis person. And it is all about roadmap and how we going to cover the data analysis uh, this course or this series. Okay, so it is all about building a profile of a new person or a fresher or someone who has a good experience or someone want to gain some specific experience in analytics. We are going to build some projects that you can present in your portfolio, you can add in your CV, then you can present in interviews also, and it will help you to get a job also, and it will help you to refresh your skill. So this roadmap contain around 10 chapters, and around 10 chapters and complete this in around 8 weeks. Means it will complete in 2 months if we say, and then we have some projects after that. But the whatever the content we have, like agenda I have showing you on screen, it will take around 8 weeks. If you are a fresher or a professional and you want to transition into a data analysis uh, job or profile, this series or this course will help you to get that insights. So let's start, and this is our main agenda, that we are going to cover Python programming. It is all about the a basic programming. Then on we have the NumPy. NumPy is one of the uh, uh, Python library which useful for mathematical operation and uh, like plus minus anding or whatever the mathematical operation we perform, uh, we can perform using the NumPy. Then we have the third one is exploratory data analysis, EDA. It is very important as you clean the data, as you get the normalize that data, uh, all by using the pandas library. It is one of the second most important library in Python. Then we have data visualization with matplotlib and seaborn. These are the visualization library which use for graphical representation. You can use, and the main task of a or a main job of an analytical engineer or data analyst is to represent the data to a client by using the graphical structure or visualization, like using a bar, pie charts, some uh, lines which shows that which indicates the growth of a company, or a presentation that. So you need this visualization tool to get those report. uh, okay, then we have for a fifth point, which is about Excel. And as we know, nowadays people don't use Excel for data visualization or data analytics, but before that it was uh, very useful. Means whatever the calculation or a presentation used to done in Excel, means for a data manipulation, uh, like we have given the a data set and we have to calculate the salary of a specific department. So by using Excel we can do the data manipulation. In nowadays we use the pandas library to do all this type of job, because it take less time, and even it is further we can use that data for representation in matplotlib and seaborn. That's why we use the Python libraries. Then we have statistics. It is all about 10th and 12th math or statistic related. If you I'm going to show what we're going to cover in statistics section. Then seventh is structure query language, SQL, and we are going to show some examples on MySQL. We are going to do some updating, altering, all these tasks. Okay, like reading a data, then we are going to do some manipulation over there. Some queries, like for example, we have given the department over there, and I want a specific department salary with a name of that person's, so I can get that by using the structure query language. Okay, then we, as a analyst, we need to present data, so we need a storytelling. If you are good at marketing your skill set, then you are good at storytelling. But you are not representing yourself very well, that means you need to do some work on storytelling. Like if you are trying to explain a project to a interviewer, how you start? You'll start with a problem statement first of all. After that, what are the thing you are, your solution on that problem, and a representation, how you did uh, that solving that problem. Then the pipelining, how many person work over there, uh, did that problem solve, the accuracy, and after that the analysis. So this is how you start your, and what are the problem you face or issues you face while doing this pipelining. So the storytelling is very important in any job, but in analytics it is very 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 important. And you can do it with Tableau or Power BI. We are going to do some projects with Power BI and Tableau also, but I have some good, not good, but I have knowledge of Power BI. So I'll show some project with Power BI. Then ninth one is business case study analytics. So as a data analyst, we have to do the case studies on businesses. Like you have given the example of, I know I'm presenting this slide very long, but it is important to explain because after that we'll just take a 30 second for every slide. Okay, the business study, if we have given a supermarket in your area, and there are three supermarket, you have to analyze that the business model, and how many sales they have, the structure, the profit. Then you need that data to apply the business model. So after that, you can take a chart and you can plot a monthly chart, how much sale and how much profit get from these three supermarket in your area. This is how you do the business study in, and we are going to see in upcoming videos. Then we have a machine learning basics and predictive analysis. So we are going to show some ML also. Okay, the next slide is about first week, where we learn. First chapter is about Python programming and building a logic. So we have Python basic. We'll go for loop, for loop, while loop. Then we have a list, tuple, dictionary, set. These are the um, uh, these are the thing we are going to show in this week. Then we have a functions, then we have a modules, then we have a package. What is the package, what is peep, we are going to see in this video in this week. Virtual environment, how to create virtual environment on a cloud, also on anaconda, also on your id also. Then we have a flask. Flask is a web application. You can, means not web application, it is how to means if you want to show your client some website structure, it is a API you can create by using the Flask. Then we have a Python web scraping, you need some data from a specific site, like you need some data from Flipkart or Amazon or Myntra or uh, uh, IRCTC. Then you can just you need some there are some privacy or security issues with that. You need API keys for that, some for communicate with them. We are going to see all of them in this first week. Then we have second week with data analysis with Python. We have a numpy basic with working with matrix, linear algebra, which we have learned in our 12th grade. We are going to learn a little bit of this in this video. Then we have a normal distribution of operation. Then we have a mean, variance, standard deviation. These are the things we are going to learn in second week. Then we have a third week. Third week is all about exploratory data analysis, and it is very important to attend this class. I know, because it's with pandas, and panda is very important library. We can do analytical task by using the pandas library. So we'll do the analysis, basic analysis, then data frame operation, cleaning the data, because it is very important. We get the raw data, sometime we get the very raw data, sometimes we get the clean data. But if we have a knowledge of pandas, we can clean that data and get it into a normal format, or a format we want to further operation. And after that we do the data grouping, working with different data set. We have a CSV paracket, then we have JSON file, whatever the file we it may be text file, whatever the file we have, we need to work on that. You cannot say I need the CSV file only. Okay. So then fourth week we have a chapter 4. It is about data visualization with matplotlib and seaborn. So we'll learn the basics of matplotlib, plot basics, format string, bar plot, pie chart, and seaborn. We are going to see all of this in the week 4. Then we have a week 5. Week 5 is all about chapter 5. It is about statistic analysis and data analysis. So we have a T test, Z test, hypothetical test, type I, type A, and type 2, error, one way ANOVA, two way ANOVA, chi-square test. These are the tests which are required. Sometimes we get the data, it is not normalized, we need to get into normalized. Sometimes we need to perform some test to get a proper or adequate uh, data from a data set. So we need to perform this test, and it is very important. Sometimes you get a question about this test only in interview, because sometimes in interview you may ask about ANOVA test or chi-square test or hypothetical test or type 1 or type 2 error. It may be anything, because it is very important to understand. Okay, after that we have on week 5 we have two, not two video, but two tasks to complete, chapter 5 and chapter 6. It is about database management with SQL. I know SQL is a big topic, but we are going to cover it into a basic fundamental, and the installation very easy. After that, creating a tables, modification, altering, updating, retrieving data from a data set, reading that data, operating on that, aggregating that data, subquerying on data, joinings on data, a Windows function on data. We are going to see all of them in this fifth week. Then we have a sixth week. It is all about the chapter 4. It is all about the storytelling. I know this. I have given this week 6 for that, because storytelling is very important, and it is uh, you can say you have the all knowledge, but you don't know how to tell that story to a client. Then you are a failure person as a data analyst, because you are not able to give a business to your company. Because if you are not a good storyteller, then you cannot sell your product or sell your company's presentation. And behind the scene, what is the present? It is all about the product, whatever the idea behind that you are going to sell your client. And that's the reason you need to know the importance of storytelling. Okay. And for that we use the different tool nowadays. Many more tools are coming, but these are the primary tool you should know. Okay, then we have in 6 week we have chapter 8. It is all about um, business problem. So we'll solve one project related to a business problem, and I'm going to give you a best project that will be a real, and I'll get some data from a local vendor, and I'll make sure we can create a good business logic over there. I'll try that. Okay, then we have a week 7, chapter 9. It is about a predictive analysis, all about machine learning, linear regression, logistic regression. You don't know, you should you shouldn't know all of this thing, means it is not necessary, but if you have this knowledge, then there are more chances to get a job also, and there are more chances to get uh, uh, vital or prior person in your job profile. So that's the reason. So you should know some little bit of machine learning, a regression problem, logistic problem, project building using ML. We'll learn a basic thing, and we'll cover one project also. In week 8 we have a forecasting and case studies. It is chapter 10. We have a time series analysis and forecasting and business case study. Time series, we are going to see a small problem over there, and we'll learn one business problem. What next? What we have the next? If you have any problem related to any of this, you can comment down below, and I'll provide all the links what we have, what I'm going to share in updating videos. And stay tuned. Thank you for watching this video. This is uh, a channel called engineer YouTuber, and make sure if you like this video, subscribe my channel, share with your friend. I know it is starting right now, but if you join with me, we can learn a lot more thing, and let's build a business together, because some people are learning for a business also, and some people are learning for a job also. So if you learn this for business, it will be very good for you. Even if you just learn, it will be very good for you to build your own business also and get a job also, because behind the scene ये एक business के लिए यूज किया जाता है. Whatever the tool we are using is for a business. So if you are a startup, you are starting a startup in future, you should know these tools and these techniques, these libraries. All of this will help you to grow your business. So subscribe my channel and share with your friend, and make sure you'll hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.